Silent Hill fans, rejoice. You are going to be happy because if you don't know, Silent Hill F, the newest Silent Hill game that's supposed to be coming out later this year, just finally got a new gameplay trailer revealed, but also more importantly, its release date. This was revealed as part of the Sony State of Play that just happened, with the producer of the game, Okamoto, finally able to announce the release date for Silent Hill F. And the new trailer looks incredible. In this new game, coming to PS5 and PC on September 25th, you play as Shimizu Hinako, a high schooler from Ebisugaoka, who explores her hometown as it becomes engulfed in fog and shifts nightmarishly, solving puzzles and fighting for her life in the process. As Hinako tries to survive the now fog-wreathed town, she'll be faced with decisions that will shape her ultimate fate. Will she choose to embrace elegance and beauty? Or will her path lead her to madness and horror? Is she doomed to succumb to the insanity unfolding before her? Or can she face her fears and find a way to escape? The mission statement during development was the following: find the beauty in terror. That concept brought the devs to 4 central pillars for the game that they want to highlight. Firstly, you'll be able to explore authentic depiction of 1960s Japan. The intricate details of the misty townscape all the more striking when enjoyed at a 4K resolution. Second, visuals and music continue that juxtaposition between beauty and terror. There is a terrible beauty of the game's monster design created by the artist Kira that marries Japanese horror with the uniqueness of Silent Hill's previous terrifying creations, while composers Akira Yamaoka and Kazuki Anage fashion a score that evokes the past but is entirely fitting with this new setting. And going back to the monster designs here and how the setting is, things like that, I even said this while I was reacting to it on the State of Play full watch and anything like that. Check that out on the YouTube as well if you want to see my full reaction to the full presentation. But I was talking about how this gives me Grudge vibes. If you remember the movie The Grudge, like the original Grudge trilogy, things like that, and how it was originally, I believe, set in Japan anyway, this in some aspects, not entirely, but in some aspects, gives me those type of vibes, and I'm all for it. I love the creatures' designs. These monsters and creatures look very terrifying, intimidating. It just look like, things you just don't want to mess with. Now, moving on here to the third key topic here. Puzzles are grounded in psychological anguish and suffering. These are deeply connected to the story by scriptwriter Ryukishi07, as well as elements of Japanese culture, such as scarecrows, which has inspired some of the haunting scenes in the trailer. Lastly, the game features unique combat. The encounters are as challenging as the obstacles that Hinako must overcome in life. The combat will have a heavier focus on melee and be more action-oriented compared to last year's Silent Hill 2. As a standalone spinoff, you can enjoy this game on its own as an introduction to the series. The game also contains Easter eggs for longtime fans. Despite the Japanese setting, the core that is psychological horror remains untouched. The producer recommends this game to series fans with confidence, and he would love for newcomers and fans to give this a try. He goes on to say that this game is a must-play not just for those who seek tough combat, but also for those who want to be immersed in a captivating, haunting story. In addition, the enhanced graphics mode on the PS5 Pro retains graphical fidelity at a stable FPS. Players will be able to enjoy a smoother, more aesthetic combat experience. The game launches on September 25th, and pre-orders are live right now on the PlayStation Store. You have the standard edition that is $70. Big surprise there, right? And then you have the deluxe edition, which is only $10 more. So that's actually not too bad, considering we get often deluxe editions that are like $20, $30, or even $50 more sometimes. But yeah, deluxe edition comes with digital soundtrack, digital art book, pink rabbit costume, and seems to include the fake early access gimmick of having 48-hour early access, which is unfortunate. Games are kind of keep doing this stuff, and it bums me out. It really sucks because you're not really paying for anything that extra. I mean, that's super important. Digital soundtrack, I mean, I get some people like that, but you can honestly just look that up on like YouTube or Spotify once it comes to that. Digital art book, that's another thing you can technically get through free means, technically, maybe not the entire thing, but I mean, there'll be images on Google and things like that that people will put out there about this game. You know, plus you can take your own screenshots. And if there's this, most likely is going to have a photo mode. So there's that as well too. But I guess some people are collectors and they like to have the digital art book or even a physical. Soundtrack wise, like I said, Spotify most likely be on YouTube as well. I mean, look what Expedition 33 did, for example. They put their entire game soundtrack on their YouTube, and I think and it's on Spotify as well. So, and I mean, the deluxe edition, I think of that game does have digital soundtrack too, but you get my point. I mean, it's $10 more, and it does got early access caked into it. So for $10, you're getting digital soundtrack, digital art book, Pink Rabbit costume on top of the base game for $10 more. So up to you if you decide that's worth it to you or not. I don't know. It just bugs me, but nonetheless, though, I am looking forward to this game. I had a blast playing Silent Hill 2 remake, even though it was made by Blooper Team, and this game is being developed by NeoBards Entertainment Limited, apparently, and being published by Konami. I don't think I've heard of NeoBards Entertainment before as far as what they've done in the past, but it looks like they are an independent game developer founded in February 2017, and their headquarters is located in Hong Kong, so they're a Chinese developer, it looks like. And they've worked on titles such as Resident Evil Resistance, Resident Evil RE-verse. Ooh, boy, now I'm concerned. Hold on. Both those got shut down. I don't know. That's a little concerning. I'm going to try and be optimistic with this, and hopefully they do a good job with this, but considering they worked on 2 Resident Evil multiplayer games that both got shut down and weren't really all that great. Yeah. But don't let that sway you, not too much. Don't let that, bother you, hopefully, if it does. I think it's going to be good. It's single player, it's not multiplayer, so maybe it'll do better in a single player game experience this time around. And it does look freaking amazing. So what do you guys think about this? Because that's going to be it for me in terms of this video, what information I have on it. Is this a horror game you're looking forward to? Are you a new Silent Hill fan, or are you a veteran and you're interested in this spinoff that's not part of the mainline series? I know I am, because I like Japanese setting, I like Japanese culture stuff, and this is giving us a new type of experience in a Japanese style game with new monsters in environments and just a time period as well too that we never really explored before in this type of manner in a video game. Japanese 1960s, I don't think we've ever done that before in a freaking video game, horror game or otherwise. But yeah, sound off in the comments below. What do you think about this? If you found this video helpful and you learned something today, I would appreciate a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.